This is everything you need to know about today's update. Now, there's a few things you'll need to get started with all of the new items that have released today. That's heavy wool thread, Arctic claws, drawstring, frost pine rods, wood, planks, knot root rods, marble, granite, wooden rods, wooden planks, and bones. Now, the items that I went over will help you create the brand new epic fishing rod. However, if you guys want to build the first one, it's going to require a cord in your inventory. You'll also need to carry knot root rods for your secondary fishing rod. For the third one, you would need flexwood rods. And then for the final one, you need those frost pine rods. And that will unlock every single one of those things inside of your crafting bench. So I went ahead and I created one epic fishing rod so I could use it during today's video. Now, those items I went over at the beginning of the video will also help you create a food processor and a juicer. In order to discover the entire shore biome and every single brand new thing about this, you're going to need to make that food processor, have a fishing rod, and have one or a few juicers available inside of your shore biome base. Now, another easy unlockable thing for you guys is sand and glass. What you guys are going to do is take a shovel into the sand and just simply use it in this biome. That is going to unlock sand for you. And a lot of people are probably wondering, well, what does the sand exactly do? Can you build sand castles? Unfortunately not. What you actually can do is go down into your metal smelter, and now you've unlocked glass. For every 2 pieces of sand and then 1 piece of bright core, you're actually going to unlock 1 single piece of glass. And this glass can be used for various items that are going to become extremely helpful for you. Now, collecting glass unlocks both a compass, but then also a brand new telescope called a spyglass. You'll need a total of 6 glass, as well as some wolf claw, and then finally some knot root rods. Now, you can unlock the basic compass, which is really nice to use and might be my favorite, and you also unlock the spyglass. Now, the way that this compass works is it goes into your new spot in your inventory, and now at the top of your screen, you can now see I have a compass that tells me north, south, west, and east, and then also southwest, southeast, northeast, northwest. Now, you also have this piece of spyglass. This just allows you to zoom into different areas. I don't think that this is something that is going to be super useful in the game. However, it is something new. Again, I don't know how we would use it just yet, but maybe if we're using our aircrafts, you could use this to find yourself some more caves. Now, we also got an advanced compass, and this is a little bit different than the regular one, so you'll need glass, sand claw, and copper bar. Now, personally, I'm a bigger fan of the regular basic compass, but this is all opinionated and based on what you guys personally like. The regular compass just gives you directions, whereas the advanced compass gives you markers on the map, but it also tells you where hills or caves are, and that crowds up that entire area and actually makes it a little annoying to look at. Now, when you sign on, you also get these building decks. This is going to be the fishing docks that you're able to fish off of. I'm going to go ahead and build the deluxe one. However, I'm kind of disappointed in these docks. They don't work or look that great in the game. Now, I don't want to be somebody that just complains a lot. I'm just very picky about being creative in the game, and these don't seem all that great or creative. Now, they're still nice, and obviously it's a brand new feature in the game, which obviously makes it cool, and they're extremely easy to make. For the deluxe deck, all that you need is wood and planks, which is extremely easy to make. I do hope that obviously there is more that gets added in here, or more, maybe there's stuff that we haven't yet unlocked in the game. But right now, this is super easy to make. It doesn't look awful, but again, I just wish that maybe we were able to make more items for our shore biome rather than just this dock with the same materials that we've already had in the game. Now, fish give you different type of things out of that food processor. So an orange flopper is going to go ahead and give you 2 fish fillet, which is really nice because that could be used either to make sushi, but it could also be used to give yourself a chum bucket, which again is really nice to see. You see that I unlocked the bait bucket in the top left corner, and I'll also unlock some sushi. Now, when it comes to the other item that I put in here, the yellow slurp fish, now I get 2 slurp juices, but I still get at least 1 fish fillet. So every single type of fish will give you something just a little bit different, which makes fishing a little bit more fun than we thought. Now, in order to get yourself some chum buckets, what you're gonna have to do is going to go ahead and put that fish fillet inside of the food processor. Now, once you put that in there, that's when you're gonna get those buckets of bait or chum, whichever you would like to call it, and that will unlock that feature for you. Once you guys have those and you go into your juicer, you're now going to find the recipes for your uncommon, your rare, and your epic type of chum or bait bucket that is available in the game with their different type of recipes. Now, a little tip for you guys that I'm actually setting my group and my villagers up to do is to extract seeds for me and then to cook food. So for a lot of these rare or these uncommon loot buckets or these bait buckets, what you're gonna need is seeds and then also food. So what I went ahead and did was I have myself a grill, I also have a juicer, and I have my players cooking for me so that I get the shakes and the burgers from them, but I also have them extracting seeds to help ensure that I'm going to have the best bait buckets available, and I don't have to go out and physically loot those items. My villagers will actually do all of that for me, so I have unlimited amount of the rare bait bucket. Now, like I said, you unlock different things with every single type of fish. However, when you unlock your fish fillet, you do unlock some sushi. And when you go out and you get some more fish, you'll actually unlock different types of sushi as well. So there's like black sushi, blue sushi, and different colored sushi that is in the game. All that you need to unlock this is just simply have a grill in your base, and that'll unlock that new sushi for you. Now, using a bait bucket or a chum bucket is extremely easy to do. All you want to do is throw this into a body of water, and you're going to see that whatever rarity chum bucket or bait bucket you're using will actually show up in the water. So since I'm using a common one, you see a white circle show up inside of the water. Now, when I fish inside of this, I'm not going to get that rare of loot when it comes to these fish. I'm actually going to get very common stuff. Like you see, a vine is on the floor. I got a piece of wood on the floor, which none of that is really worth having. However, you could still get nice fish out of this, and that will unlock different things for you. Like I can unlock different types of sushi, like the black and blue sushi with that, and you'll unlock different things. But the better the circle or the better colored circle that there is, the better loot or the better fish that you guys are going to get out of there. Now, for myself, I got extremely lucky and I pulled a llama out of there on a common drop, which may not seem that great because llamas aren't anything crazy in the game right now, but they do drop different type of seeds for you, which is actually pretty nice. Now, you don't actually necessarily need your bait bucket at all times because different biomes will have different type of fish, and you'll actually see that some of them look like they've already been baited. So in this area here in the dry valley, I was able to find a group of water or a pond of water, and then there was an uncommon and a common area of baited fish. So I'm actually able to go ahead and fish inside of here and get different types of fish than what I would get in the shore biome, the grass biome, and then again inside of the snow biome. So make sure that you guys are roaming around in these biomes, finding little bodies of water and then fishing for things inside of those to see what rare fish you guys can get. Now, this update, in my opinion, was an absolute W. There's actually some secrets that we haven't gone over in today's video, as it would simply make it way too long to drop a video with the secrets as well. So stay tuned. Make sure you guys are subscribed for tomorrow's video, where I break down a lot of secret updates that they made in this update that we didn't find out in the patch notes just yet. An example of something that they didn't mention in the notes that actually did happen was the villager limit was raised from 15 up to 20. So now you could have 5 villagers in each biome in the game and add 5 additional villagers into your brand new shore biome that you just created. So every single one has some little secrets to it. I'm not too impressed by the new structures that have been added inside of this biome. I do really like the aspect of fishing and finding fish inside of every biome. I like the idea of glass and the compass, and these are some, fixes and updates that we definitely needed in the game. I'm just interested to see if we're like expecting a larger update here in the future, maybe that dark forest biome, if the servers and everything everything does well right here with this update. But who knows what Epic is thinking right now. This is definitely a solid update for the time being, and I hope that we continue to get some solid updates here in the future from them. So let me know what you guys think of this update down in the comments section below.